Hello everybody, this is Manny. I have a couple things I'd like to get off my chest. I know in actually a few more weeks, Conan's going to be going to California to host The Tonight Show. I think he's going to do an awesome job, great job, although I am not happy with his replacement as host of Late Night. Let me explain why. Nothing against Jimmy Fallon himself, I think he's a funny guy, good actor, he made his mark in Hollywood and everything by his great impersonations, but I don't think he's fit to be a talk show host. I don't know why Lorne Michaels chose him to be the next host, because if you look back, Late Night began with sort of newcomers who wanted to stride for a career. The Late Night franchise began with this man. David Letterman began work on NBC back in 1974. During that time, he met Johnny Carson. They became good friends after that, and actually, Johnny loved him so much that David got to fill in for him when he couldn't make it to the show, and it led him into TV exposure and popularity, which got him to host his own show, Late Night with David Letterman. The show aired from 1982 to 1993. Why it ended in 93 was because of the bitter Tonight Show battle, which has actually been written into a book by Bill Carter called The Late Shift. And after that bittersweet dispute, Dave went to CBS and hosted his own show, while a newcomer, Conan O'Brien, took his place. And Conan was an unknown, so NBC took a big risk with him. The first few years they were pretty rocky, but later on, audiences started to respond and respect him. Not to mention, the show got great, it was funny, and it was just interesting, pushed the envelope every single week. And because of his creativity, he is gonna host The Tonight Show. He lives a true underdog story. I give Jimmy good luck, but Lorne looks like he may have screwed up. But like I said, I don't want to criticize the show before it comes on, so watch Late Night with Jimmy Fallon on NBC premiering March 2nd, and we'll just see what happens. Thanks for listening, and good night. Well, a lot of stuff has happened lately. The Tonight Show was taken over again once by Leno. But thanks to that, good old Coco is going to be moving to TBS on November 8th. And sadly, I would say in my own opinion that Jimmy Fallon is not a good talk show host. He doesn't really seem very comfortable, especially in his monologues when he doesn't even have emotion. All he does is talk through them. He doesn't have any funniness or any improv. The way he interviews is he just seems nervous and it seems a little bit uptight. He just doesn't seem, fit for this whole thing. I mean, David Letterman made the show his own, and so did Conan. But Jimmy, he just doesn't have it. And what I mean by that is that there's no physical identity to his show. You'll be turning it and be like, oh, that's Jimmy Fallon right there. He's awesome. But it's just, he just doesn't have it at all. And it just sounds like he's just doing this as just, hey, I have a talk show, and look, I'm funny. I mean, I agree, he is pretty good, but as a talk show host, they just need to look for somebody else. Honestly, I think he should get replaced. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna watch NBC anymore. Out of all the shit that they did to Conan, they just completely threw him under the bus, and that just was not cool at all. So, I really hope he fucking just takes the peacock and stab it with a stick and light it on fire. Hope you could turn your show around, Jimmy. So anyway, Leno, keep sucking NBC's cock, and good luck Conan on TBS. And good night, folks.